You can film with the best camera, have impeccable camera moves, a beautiful color grade, and still make a wedding film that no one remembers.
Well, shit.
Because it's missing that fundamental component that makes every wedding film worth watching. And that's the story. Story is what takes the mundane wedding video highlights and turns it into something so much better. It's what makes your couple send those emails that say you captured exactly how it felt and so much more. And the best part is every couple has a story. You just simply have to care enough to unravel it. So today I'm going to dive into some powerful storytelling techniques and editing secrets that can instantly improve your wedding films. But first, what's up storytellers? Jared with an I here. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, this channel is all about helping passionate filmmakers become confident storytellers. So if you're into that sort of thing, it would mean so much if you consider liking and subscribing. This first secret is pulling directly from the social media playbook, the cold open, the beginning of your story. Whether it's the first 6 seconds or the first minute of your film, you want it to be interesting. And the best films don't simply dip their toes in the water to test the temperature, they jump right into the deep end. And the best way to get people to stop the scroll and lean into the film that you're creating is to start your film with an emotionally charged moment or a significant moment from the wedding day. Whether it's a powerful first look, a gut-wrenching moment, poetic vows, the goal is to get your couple to feel something before they actually see it, and then build the rest of your story around that emotional center. And if you can pull that attention in those vital few seconds, you're gonna have a higher chance of winning that couple over and getting more bookings. Number 2 is to have a clear theme for your story. The big problem that we often run into when creating wedding films is we already know the ending. The boy marries the girl, they live happily ever after, well, 50% of the time. So it's easy to treat wedding films like a checklist. We got the drone shot as the opener, we go to prep, we go to the first look, we dive into the ceremony, the reception, the send-off. But wedding films that truly stand out go deeper than what's on the surface because they have a clear theme and emotional anchor to the story. And it's not just creating a wedding montage or a wedding highlight from the day. Having a clear theme and emotional anchor to your story is what gives your edit direction. It gives it that emotional weight and that cohesion that your story needs. So before you edit, ask yourself, what is the theme of this wedding? What did the day reveal about your couple's relationship? Is it they didn't kiss for 3 years? Is it overcoming adversity together? Long distance? Suffering loss? What layers of the couple's story has already been provided to you? And the best films ask specific questions, they explore why it matters, and they pay off that curiosity at the very end. Your theme, in essence, is your narrative compass. It provides that direction and keeps you focused through every scene. Now, another compass that provides direction for your story is music. And the songs you choose are so much more than what you simply hear in the background. It's the heartbeat of your story. And every music licensing platform will say that they're different, but Musicbed actually is. Which is why for the last 8 years I've been using Musicbed, because I want my wedding films to be felt, not just seen. And Musicbed was built for filmmakers who care about storytelling and who understand that the right song isn't something that just sounds nice, but makes your film truly unforgettable. And your couples can tell when you've used a truly generic, royalty-free stock music track. But with Musicbed, they won't have a clue, because the right music will pull them in, hold their attention, and leave a lasting impression. There's no cheesy loops or boring stock music, only powerful cinematic music that feels made for your story. Plus, their AI tools are absolutely incredible and helps you speed up time to finding that perfect song. Because remember, you're not just making a wedding video, you're telling a story. And that story deserves more than stock music. And Musicbed can help you get there. So if you're interested in Musicbed, click the link down below to sign up for a 14-day free trial and start creating that feeling that your couples deserve. Have you ever heard the phrase, kill your darlings? Great storytelling is often created by not what you include, but what you leave out. Because the truth is, not every beautiful shot belongs in your film. And if a clip doesn't move the story forward or serve the emotional arc, you simply want to cut it, even if it's technically perfect. Because less clutter in your film is going to lead to more impact for your film. And oftentimes in the world of weddings, just because it happens doesn't mean it belongs. I used to stress and struggle with what to include in my film, trying to squeeze all of these moments into this 7 to 8 minute timeline, and what ended up happening was my film just felt very dull, very boring, or the shots didn't make sense. The continuity was just all over the place. There was no cohesion. My B-roll just simply didn't serve the story. Sure, the couples loved it because it was their wedding day, but if you want to create stronger stories, when you step into the edit, you want to make sure that you're being intentional and only include shots that actually move the story forward that's actually resonating with the clear theme and the emotional anchor of this film. Because each shot should reveal something about the couple, their connection, or the emotional arc of the day. Because if you want to make a more memorable and impactful wedding film, you simply gotta kill your darlings. You know, we have enough to stress about when it comes to creating a beautiful story. We're told interesting films are just faster edits. We gotta hook the viewer here. We need faster music. We gotta make it more upbeat, more intensity. We need more cuts. We need more cowbell.
I got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell.
But honestly, there is power in stillness. In those quiet moments that aren't motivated by sound, music, or even dialogue. Silence within an emotional moment or one that's creating tension provides context and gives your viewer the space to feel what's unfolding in front of them. And every second of your film doesn't need dialogue to be interesting. There is power in the pause, and when you leave space for silence, you create room for emotion to land and linger. And this is a super useful technique if you want to elevate the emotional impact and build anticipation. So don't be afraid to leave a breath of silence before a big emotional beat, or quieting the music right before the bride's entrance, or holding onto a shot with no audio. Because the most powerful line in your wedding film is the one that's never spoken. And then we come to the full circle moment, or the payoff. Every great story ends somewhere different than it began. You start with an emotional moment, a significant line from the vows, an emotional father's speech. You set up that big question that sparks that curiosity. You show the transformation and the progression, and then you pay it all off at the very end. Whether it's Frodo destroying the ring, or Harry Potter finally defeating Voldemort, and then waking up 7 years earlier to realize that it was all just a dream. Oh, could you imagine? All great films pay off the emotional hook. They answer the big question that we all stuck around patiently so that we could have that emotional closure. Because when a moment comes full circle, it's satisfying and it's incredibly powerful. And the one thing to remember is a wedding film isn't just a highlight reel. It's a journey. Great storytelling isn't flashy. It's invisible. And if you can create a film that feels so real, that couples watching this film, watching total strangers, they feel something. They actually feel like they know these people. You'll not only keep creating beautiful wedding films, but you'll also be filling up your calendar year after year with couples who want that exact feeling for themselves, for their wedding day. But that's all I have for you when it comes to editing secrets that all the pros use to hook, line, and sinker every single film they create. But if you found today's video helpful and you want to stick around and waste some more time today, I have some more videos all about editing that you can find here or here. So stick around, and until next time, keep creating and telling beautiful stories. Peace.